What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a dream catcher read for the sign of Aries. Okay, Aries, hopefully, you guys are doing well. You guys are first this week on the zodiac lineup. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so you guys hopefully have been getting familiar with the dream catcher reads. This is pretty much about you, collective Aries, okay? As far as things that are possibly going on in your subconscious in reference to your dreams, okay? It could be something that you've already dreamt or possibly, like I said, holding in your subconscious, all right? But no major clarifiers during these reads. It's primarily just 3 decks and just very brief, as much as we possibly can be, okay? With the exception of Sagittarius last week. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right. We're doing one from the top, which is in reference to your energy. Okay. One from the bottom, which is the energy between you and the situation and/or person. If we pick up another person's energy, and then one energetically from the middle. I'm going to go here with it in regards to the energy between you and the situation and or person. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where your energy is. So we have the Death card, Scorpio, very popular, okay, to where your energy is. Then we have the Knight of Swords in regards to, I'm just bringing these down some so you guys can see. Then you have the Knight of Swords, okay, which is the energy of the situation and or person, okay. I feel like this is someone's energy, okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords, okay. Kind of a stick a fork in me, I'm done type of vibe, okay? So let's kind of start with this energy where you are, okay? You could have Scorpio in your chart. This looks spooky, but it's not, okay? This is, of course, Scorpio energy, like I said, okay? As you can see, there's a snake here, cowering like around or curling around the mouth. And on this death card, you can see the signs, the symbols of each zodiac sign on the snake, okay? And so death card usually means something in regards to a new beginning. Doesn't have to mean literal death. It could possibly be just things changing, okay, for you. You could be dreaming of loved ones that have passed, okay. You could be dreaming of situations regarding other people who are primarily kind of hanging on your every word, if you will, okay. And you have all, like I said, all the different zodiac symbols are on the snake. So you could have a lot of people around you lately, okay? You could be dealing with a lot of networking, things of that nature. And so there's been an ever-going change for you, Aries. And so maybe you've been dreaming about that change or it's transpiring, okay? With the energy of a particular person around you with this Knight of Swords. Sorry if it gets a little fuzzy. There you go. Okay. Knight of Swords. The sword is right on Aquarius. Okay. So you could be dealing with a situation in regards to an Aquarius, or it could be that you have Aquarius in your chart, but they're facing this way, okay, towards you. So it could be a situation of some truth being told, okay, with this Knight of Swords. It's nothing too harsh or anything like that. I think it's just slight mature energy, okay, of this person coming towards you just to state possibly an ending of something, okay. And so you may be part of kind of piggybacking off of your general read, um, the moon came out. Well, not all the way out, it was up underneath your oracle card. And something that I got kind of after your general read is your feelings are hidden based off of this ending. Okay, you could be showing a different side as, you know, being happy for this person, and wishing them well, but in all actuality the energy between you and the person is in this 10 of swords. Okay, where, you know, quiet as it's kept, it's really kind of, I can't even form the words. It's kind of like stick a fork in me, I'm done type of vibe, okay? In a sense of it really kind of saddens you, okay? As far as the situation, and you may be kind of over exaggerating in a sense, okay? Maybe it's just a situation of being no longer needed by this person, okay? And it's mostly probably surrounding worry, okay? If this person will be okay without you, okay? I feel like that's the issue, okay? And so you have to kind of not think in a negative connotation, Aries. You have to allow this person to go their own way, okay? It's possibly something that needed to happen, or was inevitable to happen, okay? And so instead of feeling negative or thinking that they won't be able to make do without you, be more positive in hopes that they will, okay? And that you will be able to carry on without them as well, okay? And I'm sure with this situation, if it's, you know, relative related, you are literally just a phone call away, just the same as they are, okay? Doesn't mean that you won't see them again. It's just you're going your separate ways, okay? So like I said, it could be piggybacking off of your general read if you haven't seen it yet, okay? Um, is this feeling of despair, if you will, with this person kind of not being in your energy, or as close to you, okay? So we're going to go on to the mindful messages, one from the top and one from the bottom. You can take both of these messages for yourself, or one for yourself and one towards the situation or person, okay? So first card is Dance It Out. This one has been coming out a lot, okay, lately, since I started these reads, okay? You have the heart space and the throat chakra. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out of my body. Okay, so dance it out. You know, you can physically do this, Aries, if you like music. Do some form of aerobics or something like that. Maybe you've kind of fell off of it, or maybe you were waiting for the fall to come. Usually when fall comes, you start seeing a lot more people walking because it's a lot cooler. So I'm really amped up for the fall. Because I like to go to parks and stuff like that. During the summertime, it's like, gnats, mosquitoes, all that jazz. I can't deal with it. So I prefer the fall and the spring. But the fall is something about that crisp autumn air that's like perfect, and it's still got a little bit of warmth, but it's not too cold. It's like just right. So maybe you have like an aerobics class. I don't know if people still do Zumba, but that used to be a thing. You may do that. But maybe you get back into the swing of things of doing something that will occupy your time, okay, and relieve that stress or that anxiety or that slight sadness of not being with this person anymore, okay? Make sure or having this person in your energy. If, like I said, I feel like it's relative, not romantic. It could be platonic for some of you as well. Okay. So work on your heart space and your throat chakra, um, while also moving and dancing it out. You may want to sing a little bit to relieve that stress, but make sure you're listening to something that's upbeat, that will always boost and raise your vibrations. Okay. Next, we have release anger. Release anger. Okay. Anger is a natural emotion, but I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as the human being they are. I release the anger I feel and free myself, freeing myself and expanding to love. Okay? This is primarily that third eye chakra, okay? Being aware of the anger that exists either within you or within this person, okay? Um, Again, it could be a possible hidden situation going on based off of your general read, either hidden feelings on your end about the separation between you and this person. This person could have some hidden feelings or desires um, that have caused some form of anger within them. Okay, and so it's time to free themselves from that possible anger. Okay, while hopefully whatever they have to tell you is not completely anger based, um, but will be transmuted to you in a mature way. Okay, as long as you don't take it the wrong way. All right, try to be try to actively listen, not listen to respond. Okay, whatever it is that they're coming to tell you. All right, so let's get into your sacred geometry, which is pretty much what the outcome of the energy is. Okay, so we will go ahead and shuffle. I will say I pre-shuffled before the beginning of the reading, and I did see healing when I was shuffling. Okay, so that is something that may be around you and this person's energy. Okay. So we cut by threes. And we're going to go ahead and do one from the top. Same situation. As you know, you can take both of these messages for yourself, Aries, or one for you, one for the person. You can take a screenshot of these images and use them as visual aids for your next meditation session if you are getting into meditation or currently meditating. Okay, so we have magic. Okay, we have magic, another card that's been pretty popular. Okay, magic says the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Okay, again, like I said before, and 31 equaling out to 4. Again, if you've been watching me long enough, you know the number 4 is talking about protecting one's energy. Okay, like I said before, be a positive beacon for this person. Do not be negative in the sense of feeling like they cannot move without you or that you cannot move without them, with this 10 of Swords being here. Okay, be more of a positive mentor to this person, in a sense of praying that they will be fine. Okay, if you put negative energy out into the ethers, it's almost as if you are hoping that this person fails so that way you can pick them back up again. Okay, that defeats the purpose of them being self-reliant and independent. Okay, let's move on to the next message. Communication. Okay, 14 equaling out to 5. Some form of communication may change the dynamic of a particular relationship. Okay, within this connection. Okay, either between this connection or around the connection. Okay, communication. Okay, beautiful card. Hopefully you guys can see that image there. Very vivid colors. Anytime when I use this deck, I love seeing the colors throughout here. Okay, so it says the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Okay? Like I said before, as this person communicates with you with this Knight of Swords energy being here, make sure you are actively listening, not listening to respond. Okay, if you are, and when I say that, I mean someone just they're talking to you, but as they're talking you're responding. And it's like, if they start off saying, if you could just please hear me out and listen to what I have to say, no judgment, no response. Let me get it all out first, and then you let me know what your input is. That is actively listening, okay? Actively listening is also knowing when to respond and when to listen, okay? So make sure you're doing that as this person is communicating with you, okay? So, Aries, that is really all I have for you guys today. You have 3 more readings this week. So, until then, peace.